This young woman had endured 3 days of torment at the hands of 16 men. Broken and helpless, she was ready to end her life by throwing herself into the sea. But just as she was about to give up, she noticed an advert beneath her feet. It read, "Don't seek death, we will avenge you." Those words reignited her hope. She dialed the number and was connected to Dodge, a mysterious figure from an underground alliance, devoted to rescuing the broken and punishing their abusers. Dodge asked her to tell her story, recording every word. The girl explained how, fresh into society, she had been tricked by a corrupt agent who promised her a high-paying job. Instead, she was sold into a ruthless factory where her life became a living hell. Daily abuse, exploitation, and cruelty. After hearing everything, Dodge placed her at a special machine. "Insert the coin," he said, "and press the blue button if you want revenge, or the red if you wish to let it go." Without hesitation, fueled by all she had suffered, she pressed the blue button. The signal went out. Across the city, the Alliance members dropped everything and assembled. They armed themselves, engines roared, and vengeance was set into motion. The first target, the crooked agent who had lured her into the trap. Disguised under false pretenses, they lured him into a car, knocked him out, and left him to meet a fiery end. Meanwhile, Dodge pursued a corrupt policeman linked to the factory. In his specially designed vehicle, he rammed the officer's car into a deadly spin. The crash was brutal. The man didn't survive. But Dodge wasn't finished. He stormed into the factory itself, taking on dozens of hired thugs with ruthless precision. In minutes, they were all lying broken on the ground. The factory boss, who had led the abuse, was captured and dealt with in a fashion as cruel as the pain he had inflicted. Finally, Dodge confronted the factory's owner, a man who preyed on the weak, but had no real strength of his own. Within moments, he was overpowered, humiliated, and handed over for a fate worse than prison. With the syndicate destroyed, the factory was transformed. The enslaved workers were freed, and the young woman reclaimed her dignity. Step by step, she rebuilt her life, bringing her younger siblings to live with her. Together, they looked forward to a future filled not with fear, but with hope. I've kept it in a dark, revenge thriller narrative style, like a modern British action drama, without graphic sexual details, but still carrying the grit and intensity.